My name's Ryan, and I'm known around the world as Trinity the Tuck, and my lips are a drag. One side is bigger than the other. They're lumpy. I hate my lips. I was on RuPaul's Drag Race Season 9, and I made it all the way to the finale. So that's a pretty big deal. Obviously, I'm a pageant queen, and RuPaul's Drag Race is the biggest pageant out there. I lost count on how many pageants I've won and placed in. If there's a crown, I've probably won it. If not, I've probably snatched off some girl's head. It's mine. And I definitely have the best tuck in the business. No questions. It's magic. It's like origami. You fold it up and it's nice and neat and pretty. People ask all the time, like, why would you tape your penis? Doesn't it hurt? Yeah, it can hurt, but the career that I chose, you have to have the illusion of being a woman. The only way to get the illusion is to make Mr. Winky disappear, honey. She's gotta go bye-bye. I grew up in a small town outside of Birmingham called Springville. It was not a great time growing up. Small town, young gay boy in Alabama. Horrible. When I turned 18, I had to get out of there. And so I moved to Florida, and my friend Chris, who had just started drag, wanted me to do drag with him. I'm gonna pull some showgirl shit. When I got on stage, Trinity was born. And she's been a huge part of my life since. As I started to compete in pageants, I noticed that the entertainers that changed things about their body did very well in pageants. And I knew if I wanted to further my career, I had to alter my body too. And that's when I started doing illegal injections. I've had injections pretty much everywhere. Like, ooh, girl, my lips are full, honey, yes. My cheeks were full, my butt was big. I was like, okay, girl, you got it going on now. And I started winning pageants. I started noticing a shift in my lips 2 years after I got them done. That's when I started to notice the unevenness, the lumping, and then I was like, oh God, what did I do? Who wants to see that? I know I don't. I'd be like, girl, look at her lips, honey. She went to the wrong doctor. No, ma'am. I know that Dr. Nassif and Dr. Dubrow are the best in the business. If anyone can help me, they can. I want them to take everything that's not supposed to be in there out and replace it and make them huge. Like, I want just ginormous lips. Like 2 hot dogs just sitting there. Like that. Come on, let's look.
I'm so excited.
Wow, look at that.
Child, that is gorgeous.
I want everything.
I think you should try some stuff on.
I think so too. When I first started drag, I used to be terrible. When you think of a drag queen starting at Halloween, that's what I looked like. Compared to now, I'm like a Kardashian or a Victoria's Secret model.
You don't even need a wig.
I feel like Gaga. Trinity on stage is completely opposite of Ryan. She gives me like a power that, you know, I don't feel as Ryan. I feel more in control and I feel more badass.
Yes, and work, and spin. You're gorgeous.
Now that my career has really taken off, I have shows to do. I am constantly traveling. I've traveled to probably close to 30 countries. I'm constantly on the road. Okay, hold on. I think, oh my God. Oh my God.
We did it.
Can you imagine carrying basically another person in a suitcase around with you always? Exhausting. Being 2 people. I feel like it doesn't matter what I wear, that my lips are always like the focal point.
You look great though, like you look good. Trinity's already fierce on stage, and once she gets her lips done, she's gonna be 10 times more fierce. Like, oh my God, just give me a ticket to her show. I wanna see it, like just, wow. Plumped.
I feel like a queen.
Wow,
Yeah.
You look good. But you for sure need your lips done, because I can definitely see it now.
You're a bitch.
You need to get some boobs too.
You know what? You need to get some talent.
Oh, okay.
Crown it.
Boom.
Gorgeous! Our next patient, Ryan, a.k.a. Trinity, was on RuPaul's Drag Race. He had a problem with a lot of injections. I think went to some pump parties in the lips and other parts of the body. Probably some non-medical grade silicone. We got to take a look at that. So he's got those limps. The nodules are coming. Granulomas.
Upper and lower. Oh, hello.
Wow. Fantastic.
Ryan is hot.
Can you please send in Ryan?
Hi.
Love that outfit. Hi.
Thank you. Hi, I'm
Dr.
Trinity
Nassif.
the Tuck. I absolutely love plastic surgery. I would have my big toe done. I would have my ankles done. I would have a knee reduction. You name it, I would do it right now. Somebody pay for it. It's expensive.
He knows RuPaul. You were just on RuPaul's Drag Race?
Yeah, we both were.
Oh, you both were?
Don't you love RuPaul?
I love him.
So, what do you do now?
We travel the world. That's what we do. We're professional
Entertainers.
Entertainers.
We lip sync.
Are you walking down a runway?
We do it all. There's categories. You're walking.
I want to have you show him how to walk down, you know. I'd love to actually
By the way,
see
I
that.
already know how to walk down a runway.
With a little lesson.
You want to do it with? I'll do it with you.
Just do a
Show
little
me.
lesson for you.
Give me a little
Here,
something.
you get on this side. So let's do it together. So put your hands on your hip.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Now. Yes. Dr. Dubrow can do better. I give it a 6.
Don't do the lip like that. Just do it, just like this. Do a smirk. Stop. Sorry, we are again.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good.
If you want to be fierce, it's like this, Terry. Blue steel.
So what was the first body modification thing you did?
I got my face done
Okay. With filler.
with silicone
Okay, so
Where'd you go?
how long ago was that?
about 12 years ago.
Did you have any problems after the first?
No, I didn't start having problems for maybe like a year or two after.
Okay, so what was the first problem you noticed?
The silicone had migrated and my lips kind of started to look lumpy.
Have you done this?
On my lips?
Yes.
No,
Oh, look
I've
at her
had...
cheeks, though.
Have you done these injections?
Your cheeks are huge.
Exactly.
Oh my God, my cheeks have been like the myth of life. These cheeks are super, super real, I promise. My cheekbones are so real. Like, if they were fake, I would totally tell the world. Like, totally tell the world.
The truth about these things, they can be very tricky. I've actually taken a patient in the operating room who had a lot of this in there, did a very extensive procedure, took it all out.
Oh,
It
no.
was amazing.
Then it grew back.
And then a year later, they came back and it was all back.
What?
Yeah.
If the doctors can't fix my lips, I obviously will be bummed out. I want to put something legitimate in there and make them even bigger. Fill them up!
If we go in the exam room right now, can you take off the lipstick?
Yes.
Okay, let's go do that
Yeah.
then. Let's go do a great exam.
All right. Hi.
Now we have Ryan.
Yes. Well, kind of. I'm still on my heels.
You're a cute guy.
Thank you. Say it again. I'm really hoping that Dr. Nassif and Dr. Dubrow can help me with my lips. I want a gallon on the top and a gallon on the bottom, and we're good, honey.
All right, let's see, open your mouth a little bit. Okay. Yeah, so here's the area where that irritation and that little bubble you had before.
And it gets dry and irritated, right? Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit of thickness, especially over through here. All right, so let's talk about your lips.
Okay.
We can help you by making an incision inside your lip and removing a chunk of the unevenness and some of the tissue, and then stitching it back up.
All right.
And you'll have to have, stitches in your mouth for about 3 weeks, and you'll have limited movement. Lip syncing will be out.
There's just no way. Like, I can't take that time off of work. Like, I had no idea. That's a long time. I thought I was gonna come in here and you were gonna, like, scrape it out and put it back in and, like, a couple of days and then good to go.
This is not like an injection party. You don't have an injection and just go home. Trinity will have to take time to recover after a surgery like this. Be more than happy to reduce the whatever's going on with your lips, as long as you have enough time to let it heal.
Yeah, right now is not the time. But if I have some downtime, I'm calling you
Listen,
guys.
we're here.
Thank
Pleasure,
you.
pleasure.
Thanks so much.
Pleasure. Nice meeting both of you.
Girl, I may not be getting my lips done today, but you better believe I'll be back. I'm gonna be knocking on your door. I'm here. I love you. Oh, so thanks.
You're gorgeous.
You're gorgeous.
Duh.
My name is Matthew, and my six-pack is whack. My abs are a little off-kilter. They look very uneven. Looks like if you're playing Jenga almost. My world-famous drag superstar Detox. I was on season 5 of RuPaul's Drag Race and season 2 of RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars. I don't even know how many wigs I have, but I would have to guess probably around 200. I have a lot like this one. This one makes me feel like a woman. And this one makes me feel like a woman on crack. I remember seeing my first drag show and saying, that's what I need to be doing. And I was like 17 years old, wearing 10-inch platform heels, going into every bar in the city, and people knew who I was. To be so young and to be accepted into that world at such an early age, it was like a high for me. And then I started meeting all of these other people who had like these beautiful bodies and these gorgeous faces, and they looked like aliens, and I was like, I want that. And then I met this guy who was able to offer me some alterations here and there. So I jumped on the opportunity and I jumped on the needle. If I had to put a number on the amount of silicone I have in my body, probably gallons. The first thing I had done was my face, cheeks, lips, and a little bit in my chin. I swelled up so much, but I was obsessed. My lips were like huge and I could see them bouncing when I would walk around, and I was like, I have to put lipstick on immediately. So I did. I took like the brightest pink lipstick I could find. I put them on. I was like, oh my God. And my entire life I was a string bean. I was very skinny, and I realized that I could have a beautiful body by injection. Fill me up. I had my pecs done. I had my shoulders done. I had my biceps done. My hips, my ass. I was in heaven. But the one thing that I regret the most doing is my six-pack. They're not perfectly parallel. They look very uneven. Getting recognized everywhere, there's definitely a little bit of fame. I don't like to say that I'm famous. I am definitely gamous. What's the world gonna think? Because they're very critical. They all have a very strong opinion. And I was like, well, I don't wanna have to like sit and read nasty comments all the time about how gross my abs are. They always have to feel like I'm covered up. I always have to have some kind of like a corset or a girdle to kind of smooth everything out, because I don't want people to see those weird lumps. So Dr. Nassif and Dr. Dubrow, please take these abs out and make me the best little drag queen in the world. I would love you forever. There's this place up here that makes dolls. So I figured since I'm already a rubber doll, I might as well have a little doll of myself.
You're ridiculous.
They scan me, and then I come out to the little action figure Detox.
So right here.
Awesome.
Let us know if you need anything.
Thank you.
Thank you.
My sister is amazing. She's always been that driving force behind me to say, push yourself, push yourself, push yourself. Go out there and go for it, whatever it is that you want to do.
Why don't you just go in naked? Oh, because then that is all gonna show.
And this is all gonna show.
When Matthew started getting injections, he was pretty young, like 18 years old. And I started to get nervous the bigger his lips got and the more he started to look like me. It was a little bit freaky. Do you want this tied in a bow? Or
I want it tied really tight.
How's that?
Keep going.
But living with Detox and this big personality, it's almost like being around a superhero.
It's a lot of pressure to like always constantly look good, and having a weird ripply stomach is always on my mind. Because people talk in my comments and they make fun of me for it, and I'm tired of it. Let's talk about the haters. I know that I have this issue. I want to fix this issue myself. I don't need your little bitch ass telling me to go fix it.
Oh, wow, you look fantastic.
Thank you.
Awesome. Follow me into our duplicator, where we duplicate you. All right, so angel pose. I'm gonna count down from 3, 2, 1.
I am living my entire life in this 3D printing machine because I've always wanted to be a robot, alien, sex worker, and that's exactly what I feel like right now.
So you guys happy with this?
I think so. It
looks so good.
Masks everything that I was concerned about, all of my little problem areas. I think I look gorgeous. I think this doll is gonna turn out so, so cute, and I cannot wait to come back and have another one made where I can be fully naked.
Yeah, so we're great.
What are you looking at?
Come here, look at this. Our next patient has had injections.
What?
Yeah, some kind of foreign body injections throughout the body because Matthew is a
A drag
female impersonator, a drag queen.
So wait a minute, what
Yeah.
about the chest?
So it looks like there's
that-
been injections in the chest, certainly injections in the abdomen, which are the problem area, because look, although at first glance they sort of look like abs, when you look at them, that doesn't look real, doesn't look natural. Actually, looks pretty abnormal. Let's bring Matthew.
Can you please send in Matthew?
Oh, hello.
Matthew, how are you?
Well, how are you? Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Hi, Matthew.
Hi, how are you?
Nice to meet you.
You can call me D.
D.
Everyone
Okay.
calls me
Nice
D.
to meet you.
Hi,
D.
Terry Dubrow. Nice to meet you.
They look so handsome. I didn't realize we were going to be so handsome in person. So I'm a little flustered.
I actually recognize you now that I see you.
Oh yeah, from Cops?
Bad boys. No, you've been on RuPaul's Drag Race.
I
you
have,
not?
yes.
Yes, you have. And actually, you're quite a prominent person.
I'd like to think so.
Yeah.
Bought you a little something.
Well, let's see, what did you really
I'll let
us
you
a
open
gift?
it. I did. I figured you guys would want to see me all the time, so I
at
bought you a little.
That is so cool. Look at that.
How did you have that? No,
Is this an outfit you wear?
Like did a whole scanning of my body in 360 degrees, and then it's 3D printed. I feel like everybody deserves to have a little detox with them all the time. But if they can't fix me, I'm taking that motherfucker back.
All right, so obviously you're here because you've had a series of injections, yes?
Yes.
What possessed you to do?
Well, I was very young. I started getting work done and all of my injections, my silicone injections, when I was about 18 years old, and I just never been able to get an ass before. I want higher cheeks. I want bigger lips. Seems like a very easy, inexpensive way to remedy those issues.
multiple things can happen with silicone injected in your body. It can cause deformities. It can get in your blood vessels. And this could happen 5 years, 10 years, 25 years down the line. You never know.
As I was getting everything else, I wanted to have abdomens.
Yeah.
Where they were more defined and more pronounced.
So you wanted to inject a six-pack.
So I wanted to inject a six-pack.
But let me just interrupt you. You wanted to get feminizing injections, but you don't want to transition it all.
No, I wanted to kind of find this weird medium where I'm feminine but also masculine. Like I have pecs.
Androgyny.
Like I wanted to be very androgynous and very
Okay.
fluid with my gender.
Okay.
And I still do.
How's it affecting you negatively?
Well, as a man and as a gay man, obviously, I want to get naked all the time. And as a drag performer, I want to get naked all the time.
When you're being a man and you're in a club, you're in a social situation, and you're
Right.
gay, shirt comes off, right?
Mhm.
Go to a white party.
Right.
What % of people have their shirts off?
All of them.
A what party?
You know nothing.
No,
about
I
this.
don't. I don't know anything
Just
about
knows
this.
plastic surgery. That's
Yeah.
it.
I'm a little taken aback at how well versed in the gay community Dr. Dubrow is. He knew about White Party. He knew that everyone wants to take their shirts off at gay clubs. I'm like, maybe I've seen him at a gay club a time or two. But that'll just be our little secret.
We obviously have a now significant experience helping people with these problems from
Which is why
silicone
I wanted to
injections.
come here.
I know, but there's always this threat of, what we call waking the sleeping dragon when you do these things, because doing something to a silicone injected area can induce a very significant inflammatory reaction. And you get a whole granulomatous foreign body situation that can be a disaster, So, not to scare you, but that's what goes on in our minds when we see patients who have problems who want potentially our help. So, I think it's time to go examine you and see what's cooking and see what we can offer you. Shall we?
Let's go do it.
Let's do it.
Dee has a large amount of silicone injected in various parts of the body. At a moment's notice, any of those can be like waking a Pandora's box and really turn into a major problem for Dee. We have met a wide variety of people who've had body implants, injections, but I don't think we've met anyone who's had injections all throughout their body like you. So if you don't mind, I'd actually like to sort of examine the various parts and see what's gone on with them. So you had some injections to your arms, yes?
Yes.
Where?
Like right in here. But just like a tiny little bit.
So
Except right there.
that. Wow. It's really filled, but it's,
It's very bouncy.
yeah, no, I mean, this is one of the sort of best I've ever seen.
Is moving his fingers and squeezing all my little bits. That makes me feel really great.
Wow, you have a lot.
A lot.
That's like a 500cc implant. As I'm feeling Matthew's various areas that he's had silicone injection, I'm assessing him for any inflammatory nodules, and his body has actually very well tolerated the relatively large amount of free silicone that he's injected. He's actually very, very lucky. The good news is it's soft, they're not inflamed, there is a solution. I would make an incision that goes hip to hip. I know, but it's below the underwear, and elevate up the skin all the way up to the chest wall here. And then from the inside, remove these. And then I would basically do what's called a skin-only tummy tuck on you, which is to remove the skin from the belly button down, and it's a big scar with a very significant recovery. Basically, you're down for several weeks.
I came in here with the expectation of hopefully a quick fix for my aesthetic issue. And now we're talking a completely different story.
So I think this is relatively, actually quite low risk.
I'm getting a little emotional because this is like, I thought it was gonna be something
Much easier?
much worse. I've been very worried about the silicone just because there is so much bad news out there, and to hear that I'm that lucky and as lucky as I've thought I have been for years is very good news. Hearing Dr. Dubrow say that I'm at very low risk of having any kind of complication is amazing news. It's like, I can take my tits out and relax now. That's amazing to hear. And I would love to explore that option. Unfortunately, I can't do that right now because I can't afford to not be on the road. I'm literally booked and contracted into gigs for like the next year. As soon as I can get some time off, I'm gonna call up Dr. Dubrow and say, let's get it on the books. I'm coming in to take these puppies out. Listen, I tuck every night. What's one more tuck?
We're here for you when you're ready, Matt/D, okay? But you tell everyone who comes to you and asks you for guidance not to do this, all right? Thank you. That's good.
So it looks like we'll see you in the future.
Oh my God.
Is that right? Does that work?
Yes.
It is bizarre that my baby brother, who has never had children, obviously, is now going to be the first in the family to get a tummy tuck. My mom and I are both very jealous, I'm sure.
Oh, thank you for coming and being here.
My pleasure.
My name is Monroe. I am 30 plus years of age, and these boobs have got to go. I was born Marcus Parker, but everybody affectionately called me Sissy Marcus because I was very flamboyant and happy with who I was. I knew who I was. There was no shame because my grandmother didn't raise me like that. It is important for some people to have he or she labels, but Flame just works for me because I know who I am. After I got out of high school, I went to a club in Chicago called The Baton, and I saw the female impersonators, and oh my God, they were beautiful and glamorous and sexy and gorgeous, and they would have guest spots on Sunday night. So I went for the first time, and the lights hit me and the audience loved me, and I think I made $2 in tips, but it was not even about the money. It was about the screams and the applause, and Flame Monroe was born. In the midst of my performing, I realized I wanted to make some changes to my look and my appearance because I wanted to wear bustier dresses and I didn't want them to lay on my chest. So I got my first set of breast implants in Mexico. And those are okay, and I kept those for about 6 years, and then I went to a doctor in Michigan Avenue who did a fantastic job. I had saline, a C-cup, I thought they were perfect, but I had one girl who was very close to me say, I think you need bigger boobs, Flame. Went to another part of Mexico and went downhill from there. This third set I caught infection and lost the right one for 8 weeks. Then I had to let my body heal, and I went back and got them done again. I think they must have put some burritos or some tacos or some taquitos up in my chest or something, because one is bothering me, like pain, and the other one is just dangling. I've only wanted to add on. I added on breasts, I added on the hips and the butt, but I've never removed anything. We like our parts. We like what God gave us. We're very happy. I love women, especially very masculine lesbian women, and I did fall in love in 2002. I have 3 kids that are really special people, but we were not compatible, and thank you to the state of California because they gave me sole custody. I take care of my kids on my own. My son Jamarcus is 13, my daughter Isabella is 12, and my baby girl Izaria is 9. My children are the most amazing people in the world. They are happy, they keep me grounded, and they love me. As strange looking as I am to some people and as outlandish as I can be, my children don't see that. All they see is dad. Now it's time to get my breast fixed because I'm afraid that something's going to go wrong, and then who's going to raise my children? So I just want to get them repaired correctively and be whole again.
This next patient's name is Flame. Flame is a gentleman who lives both as a male and as a female. Just a few years ago, it was considered bad practice to give a male female breast implants. But because things have really changed now in society, it's very acceptable to consider doing that under the right circumstances. She currently has breast implants that are actually quite old and has a superior displacement. There must be an encapsulation, obviously has large scars, and has the very difficult to fix double bubble deformity. Why don't we bring her in?
So we're going to say her.
I don't know what her preference is. Why don't you bring Flame in and we'll ask her.
Can you please send in Flame?
Flame.
Good morning.
Hi, Dr. Nassif.
Nice to meet you. How are you?
Terry Dubrow, pleasure
Good
to meet
morning.
you.
Nice to meet you.
Please have a seat.
It's overwhelming to know that after 14 years, somebody's going to really take a serious look on what they're going to do with these boobs of mine. So I'm a little apprehensive about it, but I'm excited at the same time.
Could you give us a little sort of synopsis of your situation? We know you've had some breast surgery, right? But
Yes.
you live as a man, but you work as a woman, correct?
Yes, I am a stand-up comedian by profession and a female impersonator. And performing to me was more important than anything until I became a dad.
Flame Monroe is a dad by day and a drag queen by night to support his 3 kids. Okay, I can understand that. That's respectable.
You don't consider yourself in a transgender mode, right?
I do consider myself transgender, but just not with a whole hoopla-ha behind it, because I'm dad to my children. I'm Mr. Flame to their friends.
Okay, so we respect that.
So I never took anything off from my anatomy. I only added on.
Okay.
He and she labels mean absolutely nothing. Flame is everything. Flame is the provider, the moneymaker, the mom, the dad, the brother, the sister, the friend, the provider, the entertainer, the comedian, everything.
So you got breast implant surgery at what age?
My first breast implants were 22. I went to Mexico. It was a backyard bootleg, but they were great. It was a B set. They were good. Then I went to Chicago, where I'm from, and had a C cup done. Saline, great doctor, perfect breasts. Listen to another queen. I had to have bigger breasts. I should have kept those because they were perfect. Went back to another part of Mexico. I caught an infection, so for 8 weeks, I just really got really ill, really sick.
Okay. Did
But
they have to
I
come
was-
out?
Yeah, they had to take them both out.
Okay, so we need to go in, look, and figure it out, all right? Okay.
Heading to exam, I am a little nervous. It's been a while since I've exposed my naked breast to anyone. I never let anyone see the deformity of my breasts.
All right. Let me focus on your chest for a minute.
Flame's implants have been in there for 14 years. Terry has to identify what's going on here.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a little squeeze. So they're encapsulated, but they're sort of a soft encapsulation. So these are pretty significant darkened scars that you have down here. And you have what we call a double bubble deformity right here, where it goes bloop, bloop. So this one may require a procedure that involves scarring around the areola. How do you feel about that?
I'm good with that.
You're okay with that?
I'm okay with that.
Scars don't scare you, huh?
At all. I can always camouflage the scars. I cannot camouflage a size C breast and a size E breast. Why have you does my breathing sound off to you? Because my girlfriend told me my breathing sounds off. She said,
Wait a minute, what did you say? You're what?
Girlfriend. Just a friend. I do date females only, lesbians.
You date lesbians.
I like very emasculated lesbian women
Interesting.
that look like men, that treat me like a woman, that act like men.
Yeah. Okay, all right. So I will try to do some magic, but will you give me permission to manipulate the outer skin envelope in case I need to?
I'm going to put my whole trust in you guys to make me feel regular and real again. Today, Dr. Dubrow gave me great news. He's going to help me get my life back, feel good about myself again, and in a few months, I see myself working consistently, which is what I love to do. Lord, play on these hands. Make sure that these beautiful hands make these breasts beautiful like they used to be. See, it's all good. Let's do it.
I hear that. Flame.
Good morning.
Good morning, how are you?
Good morning, Dr. Dubrow. How are you?
Good, how do you feel?
I feel okay. I'm nervous about having my surgery. I'm nervous about going under, but I want to work more and do what I do, so I'll be happier because a happy dad will be happy children. You see how that tit does what it wants to do? That body is banging, and I like to wear clothes like that because I'm known as the queen of Ho Nasty Glamour. That's what they call me. So I need you to make me Ho Nasty Glamorous again.
Wilting, very good kid of you.
I'm looking forward to breasting out with a new costume, with brand new boots, and the place just loses it.
This is a scary operation. This is one in which I don't know what I'm gonna find till I get in there. And it's basically showtime. For Flame's surgery today, I'm going to start by making incisions through his previous scars and remove his old implants. I will then put in a new pair of implants and contour his breast pockets, fixing the double bubble deformity, hopefully without making any additional scars, so he can live a long, healthy, and hopefully lucrative life for his family.
Hello.
Hello. Hello, Dr. Dubrow.
How you feeling?
I feel pretty good.
You do?
I feel very good, in fact. I actually don't feel like I had surgery yesterday. It was the greatest, and I feel wonderful.
The thing that was challenging about your case was that you had that laxity in the right breast. So the question is, was I gonna have to do a lift and put scars on you, which I didn't want to do, okay? So I did not have to.
Yay, pretty tits once again. Pretty
Well,
tits once
yes,
again.
but you know, you're at risk of some things because you had a ruptured implant. I had to do some special work on the right. That this post-op recovery is a little riskier than other people. Flame had a very significant implant rupture, and that scarring and impairment of blood supply could lead to a very significant post-operative complication. Yeah, there you go. That's perfect. That's really good. No scars. No scars.
Looking down and seeing the matching set makes me feel extremely happy and whole. If they look this good now, in a couple of weeks, I'm gonna be dangerous.
Now that's what I'm talking about. Is that good?
That's great. That's a good rack.
It is a nice rack.
Thank you, Dr. Dubrow. I feel great.
My pleasure.
When I decided to get my first set of breast implants in '91, I just thought it was gonna be smooth sailing. I just didn't expect this road to be such a long journey, but the recovery now is well worth all the hiccups. Now I have perfect boobs, and the costumes that I'm going to wear is going to shake the room. For the show tonight, I've invited my beautiful children, Jamarcus, Isabella, and Isaiah. We're going to have a really good time. Really good.
So are you guys excited to see your dad perform tonight?
Yeah. It's been a long time since we last saw him. And so yeah, it's really good that we get to see him perform and have fun and enjoy himself.
Definitely. I haven't seen Flame Monroe perform in about 6 months. I'm super excited to see him perform tonight with his new beautiful breast augmentation that I know he's so very proud of.
Ladies and gentlemen, please make a whole lot of noise for the queen, Miss Flame Monroe!
This is what it's all about. Making people happy and smile, and the joy and the love and the affection that people have for me. It's great. It is the best feeling ever.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. What's going on? Barry, hey, what's up, Long Beach? So I want to thank you all. I feel so good now. I got Beverly Hills boobs. Dr. Dubrow and Dr. Nassif, thank you guys so much. You did a wonderful job.
Before my surgery with Dr. Dubrow, I had one boob that was 85 years old and the other one that was 20, and I felt very self-conscious. Now, after my surgery, when I look down, they're both pointing forward, and I feel wonderful. Flame is back, and I'm burning brighter and stronger than ever.
Things have been going so like a whirlwind in my life, and I think I'm the only transgender stand-up comedian that works in the urban arena, but I had to take a step back on a hiatus to raise my most precious gifts, which are my children right there, ladies and gentlemen.
My children mean more to me than anything, so I'm doing this for them as well as for me. The more comfortable I am being me and being Flame Monroe, then the more work that comes. So I'm not turning down anything but my collar right now.
When you see me hit the stage, back up, because I don't want these 200 pounds to fall on me.